Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Sagittarius for June of 2013. And this also applies if you have a Sagittarius ascendant. So Sagittarius, this month, there's a very big focus on your relationships and your money. Let's start out with relationships. We've got Sun Jupiter in the house of relationships, 7th house, but also all month we've got Mars there. So this is going to be a very good time to clear the air. If something needs communicating or saying, it needs to be said. And Mars in that 7th house is going to enable you to be more assertive in your relationships. If somebody's overstepped a boundary, you need to speak up. Hey, that's not all right with me. You're overstepping my boundaries. It's a good time for being very assertive in a business relationship or in a personal relationship. Now, there could be arguments. With Mars there, usually you won't want to give way. You're not going to want to compromise this month, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you've been compromising too much, but make sure there's a balance. Make sure you are listening to the other person if it's necessary. If you've gone beyond listening and you're just at the breakup point, then okay. But if there's maybe something for you to listen to, don't be too impulsive and fly off the handle. You are a fire sign, can happen with that Mars in that 7th house. However, if you want to meet somebody, and you want to get into a relationship with Mars in that 7th, it's a very good time for going out there and being proactive and asking somebody out, somebody you like, actually doing it, taking action, not thinking about it and procrastinating as sometimes you do. And with Jupiter and the Sun there as well, this should bring some opportunities for growth in your relationships and also for some new relationships to come in. We've got Jupiter, planet of good fortune, good luck, abundance, changing sign this month on the 26th of the month. And it's going into your 8th house, along with a lot of other planets there this month as well. So it's going to be a big focus on your finances. Now, Jupiter has a tendency sometimes to go over the top, doesn't know, it goes to extremes. So you have to be careful. Jupiter is your ruler, Sagittarius. And you have to make sure you don't go to extremes financially. Either feeling overconfident, like, yeah, everything's fine, don't worry about it, we can spend on this and spend on that, and building up maybe too much debt or maybe spending more money than is coming in. And then being very economical and being very frugal for a while, but going in between these extremes. Try not to go to too many extremes. We've got Venus in this 8th house of finance this month as well, much of the month, till the 27th of the month. So it's going to be a very good time, maybe for somebody to help you financially, maybe sponsor you, help you. And it's a good time for anything connected with sorting your finances out. That would include investments, your banking arrangements, where you bank, what kind of banking accounts you have, your credit cards, your insurance policy, your tax, anything concerning money, your car, your house, all that. You're under wonderful aspects to get it sorted out. It's all going to be opposite Pluto sitting in your 2nd house. So you do have to make sure that you are dealing with debt, that you're being sensible with debt, if you have debt, and that you are working at a way of either consolidating, paying it down, or getting rid of it in some way or another. As long as you're working with that, then there should be some new opportunities coming in for you to be able to create more money. And you may find yourself going into partnership with somebody or into some kind of a joint venture. This month looks very well aspected for you. As well, we've got Mercury going retrograde on the 26th of the month till the 19th of July. And that's the planet of communications. So very important if you can to get important documents signed and sealed before the 26th of the month. Sale and purchase agreements, contracts, any repairs that need doing, try and get them done before the 26th. And then after the 26th, as long as you've made a start on some things, then you can complete them during the retrograde. From the 28th onwards, we've got Venus going into your 9th house. That could mean a trip somewhere, maybe planning a trip to somewhere really nice, maybe meeting a new foreigner who you really like, or just getting in touch with somebody from overseas that you might want to do business with. So there you have it, my dear Saggies. I wish you a great month. Thank you to those of you who come for readings, sign for the free newsletter. and pass these videos on and comment on them. I do appreciate it. Have a great month. Bye for now.